Thanks for tuning in. Well, I'm drinking vino for a change tonight. I don't normally like rosé. That one's good though. Anyway, thought I'd do a film review for you. I haven't done one in quite a while, have I? In fact, I'm going to review two films. One from 1971 and the other one, which is a remake from 2011. We'll start off with Sam Peckinpah's masterpiece, Straw Dogs, starring Dustin Hoffman, Susan George, David Warner, Peter Vaughan, a few other people. This caused a hell of a storm in 1971 when it was released. I mean, there hadn't been violence like it in a British thriller. Not quite like this, anyhow. I mean, there's quite a disturbing rape scene in it. I mean, you didn't get many rape and sodomy scenes in fucking them days, did you? If any. I'll read the foreword on the back first. Released in 1971, Sam Peckinpah's Straw Dogs caused outrage and controversy among critics of the time. With his uncompromising style, Peckinpah had unleashed an intensely powerful and menacing portrayal of violence onto the big screen, the fallout of which lasted over 30 years. Banned from home viewing under the 1984 Video Recordings Act, only now can this disturbing masterpiece be seen in its uncut form. Finally, the most notorious movie in British film history is available to the public, and it's time for the public to make its own mind up. Yeah. Right, here's a synopsis. David Sumner, Dustin Hoffman's a quiet American mathematician who has moved with his wife, Amy, Susan George, back to a remote Cornish farmhouse near the village where she grew up. The couple have relocated to rural England in an attempt to flee the violence of America, but their placid life is brutally interrupted when the savagery and violence they sought to escape engulfs them and threatens to destroy their lives. Yeah, from the novel See Jack Trench's Farm by Gordon M. Williams. Author didn't like this. Oh, he slated it because, for a start, in his book there wasn't a rape scene at all. And he just didn't like it. I mean, Sam Peckinpah was responsible for a lot of bloodletting films in them days, slow motion killings and such like. Notably in the fucking Wild Bunch, 1969. But anyway, basically, you know, Dustin Hoffman's a meek little man, he's a mathematician, quite a boring fucking bloke. Well, they're a boring couple if you ask me. She's boring as well. And, you know, like I said on there, they come back from America, obviously where he lives, and, you know, come to this Cornish village where she grew up and her ex-boyfriend's still lurking around and he's still after her. He treated her like shit back then, so he's not going to change much, has he? You know what I mean? So, anyway, he hires a load of fucking, you know, backwoods fucking oiks and fucking inbreds and all sorts to renovate his barn outside his farmhouse. Yeah? Just bought this farmhouse because he wants to concentrate on his work. And he's, yeah, including a boyfriend, and they're all like fucking just pissing about and, you know, and fucking around. They're not doing the jobs properly or anything. It takes them about 2 days to put one fucking tile on the roof and things like that, you know what I mean? Anyway, one day they ask Dustin Hoffman, you know, if he wants to go hunting with them. So reluctantly, eventually agrees, you know, and goes hunting with them, and it's just a ploy so her ex-boyfriend can come back to the farmhouse when he knows she's alone, and he fucking rapes her. And then another bloke comes in, while he holds her down, he rapes her and all, even worse. But anyway, she doesn't say anything about it, and, you know, and they're having this fucking... The village is having a village fete, you know what I mean? An annual thing or something, and... Anyway, fucking David and Amy's there, and she's all paranoid, she's getting flashbacks because the rapists are there as well, and, you know, all winking at her and all this fucking shit, and so she says, can we go, please? And so they're both like, you know. Meanwhile, as the village misfit, this pervert, or fucking, he's just a bit lunatic. Yeah, well, they all are, but he's like, especially doesn't fit in. David Warner and Tom, you know, the leader of all these fucking inbreds, so it seems, played by Peter Vaughan. That's his daughter, Janice. She's always goading on this fucking, you know, David Warner, and like, you know, I fancy you, I like you, and all that. So during the fate and all that, they go off together. They're in this barn, and then people are fucking walking past. So, in an attempt to shut her up, he accidentally suffocates her to death. And word gets out that Tom's daughter, Janice, went off with fucking David Warner, Jeremy, or whatever he's called, and so that's it, they're all, what? My Janice has gone with him, and you know, there's fucking, there's hell on, they're all searching everywhere. Meanwhile, David and Amy are driving home in his, I think he's got a Triumph Spitfire. They run him over by accident, this Jeremy, so he's all cut and bruised and injured. So they take him back to the farmhouse, and word gets out that they've took him back there, you know, for refuge, and they all gather outside the fucking cottage trying to get in any way they can, and Dustin Hoffman's like fighting them all off and keeping them out of his house, and he kills, well, one gets his foot blown off, another one gets a fucking bear trapped round his neck, a few get blown away, one gets battered to death for a poker, it's a fucking good film for its time, I tell you. And I always remember when he said, they're all fucking dead. There's bodies all over the place, and Dustin Hoffman stood there, blood all over him, and he went, I got them all. But he didn't, because another one just jumps on him. So he's got to kill him then. Yeah, brilliant film for its day. In fact, I'll show you a little clip of it. Here we go.
David, I'm sick of it. If you don't let them have what they want, then I'm going. Let me go.
Oh. Go on. Stay there and do as you're told. If you don't, I'll break your neck.
What carriages, Tom? No problem. Just Niles.
dead if they get him.
Right then, let's move on. This is the American version, the remake from 2011. Straw Dogs. Starring James Marsden, Kate Bosworth, Alexander Skarsgård and James Woods. Fucking hell. I didn't recognise him for ages. Took me a few minutes till I realised it was him. I recognised his voice first. God, he's aged, hasn't he? I haven't seen him in anything for fucking years. Anyway, this is like set in America, in the deep south, Mississippi, I think, and I think the same kind of plot, really. Few different things here and there, but they move from somewhere like LA to escape the hustle bustle and the violence and all that, and you know, all the characters have got similar, well, the same names exactly, really, and Tom is the coach of his local football team, you know, and Charlie, her ex-boyfriend, you know, Jeremy, the local misfit, and pretty much this time it's not a village fete though. It's like it's a local football match, you know what I mean? So Janice takes Jeremy off into the locker rooms for a blowjob, and like Tom's looking all over for his daughter. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? And everyone's like saying, well, she was last seen with that Jeremy, and he's fucking going out everywhere, shouting her name and that again. Hands over her mouth to silence her, inadvertently smothers her to death, and you know, he gets run over because Kate Bosworth and James Marsden want to leave early because she gets raped in this as well by her ex when he goes hunting, and they run Jeremy over on their way home, and you know, they tend to him, his elbow, his bones fucking hanging out and all that, so they take him to their farmhouse where the fucking all the local fucking redneck hicks are working on his fucking barn next door and stuff, you know, including her ex-boyfriend, blah de blah, and the word gets out that, oh, they've took him to the house for refuge. Oh, they're surrounding the house and trying to get in. You know, the local sheriff turns up and, you know, trying to calm everything down. They blow him away. Just like in the original one, the local Bobby turns up trying to calm things down. They blow him away. And, you know, and a lot more violence, a lot more guns, a lot more ammo. They've even got a massive fucking gigantic huge pickup truck in this. They ram right through his fucking living room wall, and, you know, they get in eventually like that, which is a bit over the top. The violence in this is over the top. I mean, it's very similar killings. Someone gets his foot blown off, and you know, someone else gets battered to bits with a poker, someone else gets a bear trapped round the fucking neck, and blah-de-blah. But it's a good version. You know, I'll show you a little taster of it.
Proud new husband. What do you got on tap?
Budweiser.
I have a Bud Light then.
No, I said Bud, fully loaded.
That'll be fine.
I think I'd like another, Blackie. With a jack back. Yeah, well, why don't we hold off there, Coach? What are you doing? I'm doing it like that. You're gonna get me a license.
I'm not doing this shit. Give me that fucking drink. God damn it, what are you doing? You throw some kind of...
Walk away.
Damn it, Tom. Sucker.
Excuse me one second.
Fuck you. What's wrong with you?
God damn you, look what happened. Coach, let's go over to practice. Give those kids some shit. Go home, How about that, Coach?
Sorry about that, Blackie. I'll pay for the glass.
Sure.
Now, pay for our new neighbor's drink. No, I'll pay for your drink, sir. But Blackie, I want another beer. And a jack fucking back.
I don't think so.
Hey, well, there you have it. Both versions of Straw Dogs. I know which one I like the best. Well, I bought them within a week of each other. You know, make your own minds up which one is the best. But you know, this remake, it'll probably be remade in another 15 years' time. And they still won't compare to the grittiness and the rawness of the 1971 version set in a Cornish village in rural England. I mean, come on. What is it with fucking Hollywood these days? Remaking everything. Remaking this, remaking that. They'll fucking remake Jaws next. Can you imagine that? Some of these films are unremakeable. Some of them are alright. You know, it's not a great version, but it's a good attempt. I think James Woods holds it together, to be honest. Because he's brilliant in anything, isn't he? Well, see you later, hammerheads. Oi, mate! I'm trying to get some fucking sleep, you bastard!